Hi Scorpio, this is going to be your reading for the last half of May 2018. For the main reading I'm using the Gilded Tarot. I'm also using the Psychic Tarot and the Romance Oracle. Now, the first card that we've got the Ten of Swords here. You know, in the Ten of Swords, tens are the endings of cycles, okay? So, you know, this feeling, this energy connected with this Ten of Swords is going to come to an end. But the Ten of Swords is feeling very hurt, very let down. You know, the Swords is to do with thoughts and communication. So it can be some extremely harsh words that have been said that have kind of, you know, really cut through. Now, this could be the way that you are feeling due to somebody else, or it could be how somebody else is feeling, maybe due to you, okay, and your actions. But like I said, it is a cycle coming to an end. You know, the message always with the Ten of Swords that the worst now is over. You can't feel any worse pain than that Ten of Swords, okay? But it is, as I said, it can be cruel communication, nasty communication, feeling, as I said, stabbed in the back and let down by somebody. Now, with the past coming through, we've got the World. Now, the World is the ending of a cycle, a chapter of our lives. So a new cycle, a new chapter can open up here. But this World card, it's still coming through. So there may be a particular chapter of your life that still needs to come to a close, that still needs to be completed. Now, it may be for some of you that you are the ones that are stalling this, that for some reason you don't want this cycle to come to a close. It may be for some of you that it has been about timing, okay? Now, the thing is, in your present, you do have the Two of Wands. And this is a choice here. Which path are you going to go down, Scorpio? You've got two paths in front of you. It could be two people. It could be two different jobs. You know, it could be two paths in sense of a complete new life direction. Whatever this Two of Wands is for you, there is this choice now that you're being faced with. And whichever choice you make, I think is going to bring a chapter of your life to a close. Now, in your advice position, we do have the Emperor. And the Emperor, he is the one that's in control. He rules his empire. He's the head of the house. And maybe that's what you now need to do, Scorpio. Maybe you need to now start to take control. Control of your life. Control of the direction that you want your life to go into. Whatever or whomever has caused this pain with this Ten of Swords, that now needs to come to a close. That needs to be left in the past. Now, in the environment, we've got the Page of Swords. Now, this is often referred to as the Truth card. The only thing with the Page of Swords is it's very much an energy with somebody telling you something, but there's a need there to ask more questions. This is in your environment, Scorpio. So somebody, you know, is telling you something. Somebody is maybe speaking their truth to you. But there is this possibility here or this message, this cautionary message here, that you're going to need to maybe ask more questions. The other thing with the Page of Swords is often it can be the card that somebody is watching you, okay? Somebody may be checking up on you on social media, or, you know, because this is in your environment. So I think, you know, this Page of Swords is not you speaking your truth. I think it's somebody else around you. But maybe for some of you, it may be that you are the one that needs to speak your truth to somebody else. But when you do that, don't be surprised that they may come back with questions to you. Now, in your hopes and fears, we have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is a card of compromise, a card of making sure the scales are balanced, making sure there is an equal amount of give and take here. Certainly, if this is in your fears, then you would be fearing that somebody is going to be doing all the taking and you're the one that's constantly doing the giving. But in your hopes here, you would be hoping for there to be this equal measure of give and take here. Now, moving down to your outcome, we do have the King of Cups. Now, you know, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. I think ultimately the King of Cups is talking about you. It could be somebody external to you, you know, another water sign. But I think it's talking about you. And the thing with the King of Cups is he's got his emotions well balanced. He, you know, inside there's, you know, rivers of emotions. But he's learnt to control them, to get a balance of his emotions. And maybe that's something you're needing to do. Now, the next card, you've got the Queen of Wands here. Now, this could be somebody external to you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Emperor also is the card for Aries. So some of you may be dealing with an Aries. But for others, it could be, as I said, a Leo or a Sag. Now, the Queen of Wands, you know, she's very independent. But she's very determined. She's very passionate. She is, you know, if she wants something, she doesn't give in. You know, she'll push and push until she can get exactly what it is that she wants. Now, the next card is the Four of Wands. And this is a card about, it can be the card of celebration. It can be the card of moving in together, of engagement, of marriage. It can be a card that talks about how a connection you have with somebody else, it just makes you feel at home. You know, that when you're with this other person, you just feel peaceful. You feel secure and stable. You feel relaxed with them. That, you know, that feeling when they say, God, I just feel really at home here. It's that type of feeling. Now, the next card is the Ten of Wands. Now, the thing with the Ten of Wands is it is a card about carrying a lot of responsibility. Your responsibility and then responsibility of others on top. It can be about carrying a heavy burden, a heavy weight here. Again, it's a 10. So it's a cycle that's going to come to an end. Whatever these responsibilities are or these burdens, you're going to be able to drop them very soon. Where, you know, you're almost at the end of this cycle. This world card still coming through, as I said, is very much about a new chapter of your life starting. With the world, after the world card, we're going to go back to the full. We're going right the way back to the beginning again, and we're going to start all the way from the beginning. Maybe it is very much about starting a whole new chapter with somebody. Somebody that, you know, maybe you've already done half a cycle with this person. It's somebody that you've already known, and you're going to have the opportunity to start a whole new chapter again. But it may very well be that with this person, attached to them is this Ten of Swords, where maybe some very harsh words were spoken. Either from you to them to you, maybe even both of you. But there's a crossroads here, Scorpio. There's a choice here that you're going to need to make. Now, your psychic tarot is a major arcana, and it's called Sacrifice. Now, I'm going to read from the book a bit about this card, and it is equivalent to the Hangman in the Rider-Waite Tarot. But this Sacrifice card says, powerful achievements are usually born as a result of great sacrifice. This card represents self-sacrifice and a time when you should look around your life to see what needs to be released. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more time to receive. The rewards for this are transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. This card signifies that there's a situation happening or about to occur in your life, and you can't control the outcome. This would be a good moment to pause, rest, have patience, reflect, and meditate. It would be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at events with a more understanding, intuitive eye. And the thing with the King of Cups, you know, very much like the Queen of Cups, but you as a water sign, you know, you are very intuitive. It would be wise, sorry, I've read that bit. Try to view people, issues or problems from a different perspective. If you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on your soul and your life. The Sacrifice card can also symbolize a period of transition and change. The solutions you seek may be slow in coming, for it could be necessary to live into the answers. Accept the things that you can't control, heal, and leave the past behind. Move forward your future and watch for new doors opening and paths that are being shown to you. So, you know, this card very much follows through with this World card. And needing to leave things in the past. This Ten of Swords. Now, your Romance Oracle card is Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And maybe, you know, that is, if you are in a relationship, maybe you're going to need to take some time to retreat. But, you know, as a couple, you're going to need some alone time to maybe work through things. It could be here, retreat, to suggest that you on your own need to take some time to disconnect. But there's some whole new chapter that's going to open up here for you, Scorpio. Okay, that does conclude this reading. Thank you. Bye.